everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria. Today we are back on the East Coast Peninsula of Phuket, Thailand, Yamu. This is a 5-bedroom beachfront property with 1,887 square meters of built-up area and is sat on 5,311 square meter plot of land. It is a newly renovated home that uses the minimalistic approach while providing all the amenities that you could think of, from a fully equipped at-home gym, a spa, even a golf stimulator, and not to mention the private beachfront access. This is listed with C Property at $10 million US, and for further information or inquiries, don't hesitate to click the link in my description box below. But for now, let's go ahead and get straight into the tour. Welcome to the villa. Upon entrance, you are leading yourself downwards a little bit, secluding yourself from the rest of the neighbors. We are in a gated compound with 24-hour security, one of the most prestigious neighborhoods you could find on the island. We are by the East Coast Peninsula, meaning you are surrounded by water. That also senses a little bit of a sneak peek before we head inside of the view that we're going to get. Now, this home is newly renovated. You can see from the paint, everything's been refurbished, and I can't wait to show you guys inside. Towards my left-hand side is your parking garage that fits 3 cars, and the steps that lead us to this main outdoor foyer right here, super high ceilings that actually continues all the way through onto the deck. Just from this point of view here, you have the glass doors that opens up and sees the view, which is of course the ocean and Phang Nga Bay. On my right hand side is a separate entrance into the maid's quarters, where they access immediately into the back kitchen, the outdoor kitchen, as well as all of the storage spaces. So they have that own entrance instead of leading us, taking the main entrance here into the living room space. As we enter into the villa, it is quite a shocking sight to see all of the furniture pieces blending together seamlessly using the same Pantone of a cream, neutral, very minimalistic approach to it, because the color comes from the ocean that is right in front of you. And as I mentioned, the super high ceilings with 6 columns looking out into the ocean really extends and exaggerates this room itself. It is the iconic feel of the cathedral-like that we've seen in all the Cape Yamu homes. All of the furnishings that you see are bespoke with teak wood, this gorgeous dining room table, oval piece right here, the light fixtures hanging from above, illuminating some warm lighting, the matching teak wooden chairs all around. You could definitely have a feast in here, and it is such a nice setup right in the middle of your living room spaces. Now, coming along a little bit further, it opens up into the formal living room. The formal living room is bordered off by the softest cloud rug right underneath your feet with matching furniture pieces all around. Every single thing you see in here is bespoke. It's made for this room because it is larger than life. If I were to put this coffee table in another living room space, it definitely would look way too big, but when it's situated in this room, it becomes the perfect size. You have beautiful fabrics for the sofas, these large lamps that are standing on each side of the wooden side tables that really accentuates this space and corners it all off. A gorgeous orchid right in the middle for display. The artwork that you see in here is kind of a 3D concrete artwork that is white, and it looks like it's popping out of the wall itself. It feels very minimal, but also bringing texture into this room. As you'll see, there's lots of same colors that runs from the wood, the floors, the fabrics that you see, but they use different textures to kind of make it interesting. Now in front of me, we have this floor to ceiling window that opens up into your extended reflective pond deck that is really unheard of, and it's beautiful. It's such a nice space to hang out in. And in front of me, we have this floor to ceiling high windows that opens up onto your balcony space. It is sandstone steps that separates 3 different lounging spaces with reflective ponds that kind of fill in the space for you, as well as 2 waterfall features on either sides of this lounging space right here. On your right hand side, you have a round sunbed, and on my left hand side here is an outdoor dining space and table that has a spinning feature on it. It's perfect to share, and the view from here itself is unimaginable. You have the ocean in front of you, the mountains of Phang Nga Bay. As you might have seen before from my videos, we are currently in Cape Yamu. You have 2 piers in maybe 10 minutes of distance away from you, so it is the perfect space to go out on a weekend, take the boat out and enjoy Phang Nga Bay, all the beautiful limestones, and you really get to see that just from this home point of view itself. You can also see the beach access right in front of you, as well as the large yard in front that really accentuates this home. And this is such a large land plot. They've laid it out very well as keeping it very cozy. Now on this top floor, we have 1 guest bedroom on my left hand side, as well as the kitchen space on my right. Let's head this way first. Coming back indoors, this is your show kitchen. We have this beautiful marble as the countertop. I love the shape of this, how it extends out and doubles as an eating space right here. You have the light fixtures hanging from a chain above, giving that industrial feel. Bar stools on either sides of you there, and the marble that also matches with this back wall right here is really incredible. It's so beautiful that it's just 1 slab. Now this wooden platform is actually covering your teppanyaki stove. This is literally the perfect spot to have a nice teppanyaki dinner with all of your friends and families sitting right here watching the chef cook it up. But obviously you are wondering, where is the actual stove for the real kitchen? This is through the back door here that can also be accessed from the outside of the home, which I mentioned for your staff to cater for you. All here, they have a full industrial real cooking kitchen, as well as an outdoor barbecue space. Down on the bottom, you have some cabinetries, and by my left hand side here is such a sleek display of a wine cooler. You've got lights that is illuminating on the rosé wine, the white wines. It's so beautiful how it's kind of built in here, but also displays as a type of art. And guys, I know this is beautiful. I love how they've decorated this whole entire space. It's so minimal, but just an added touch of a natural lemon brings in so much space, so much light into this room. It is the coziest space that I could think of. Although it is such a huge home, every single space really feels cozy, and it feels like a family lives here. Coming back across the living room space, you have your powder room on my left-hand side here. It is such a gorgeous powder room with a large mirror with LED lights that goes behind it. A whole entire stone tub that has been carved out as the sink, a gallery wall displays on the back, as well as the travertine tiles for the walls. It's so beautifully set up, as well as the orchids that they've implemented into that room to bring it to life. Also on this top floor, you have a golf simulator inside your home, a nice lounging sofa to watch your friends hit through the projector here. It is such a cool feature to have, especially for any golf lovers who wants to practice their swing at all times. You can have that at the convenience of your home. And while you are perfecting your golf swing, you can also hit the gym at the same time. You have all of this equipment, and it's such a decent sized gym for an at-home gym. It really feels like you can get every single workout done. You have a treadmill, the bench, a rowing machine, a bicycle, this all the machines that you could really think of, with the mirrors on the back wall, padded floors over here. Right in front of you, you have the glass sliding doors that opens up onto the view. One, giving you so much natural lighting into this room, and two, you're running on a treadmill with a view. You can also open this up because you have the glass balustrades and giving you some natural breeze within the gym room itself. And of course, this whole entire home is a smart home. You've got Sonos sound systems that goes throughout the whole entire house, even in this gym, which is definitely a must. This gym also has a private staircase that leads you down onto the lower level. Should we go there first? No, I'll let you guys wait a little bit because there is still one bedroom on this top floor. Let's check that out. This is the first guest bedroom on this top floor. You have a king size bed, of course, even in your guest bedroom. It is been done perfectly, like literally no wrinkles whatsoever. It looks like a hotel has done this for you. On the back, you have a padded fabric headboard that also doubles as a separation into your bathroom there. You have your built-in closet, as well as this room has direct access onto the balcony that we mentioned or saw in the beginning. So this leads you back out. You have the reflective pond in front of you, and of course, the view in front of you. On the back, the shower is through this glass sliding door, double sinks for his and hers, the marble sconces on either sides of the mirrors framed with the teak wood that you've seen throughout the whole entire furnishing of the home. Now, I'm gonna lead you guys downstairs because it is not done. There's so much to look at. The primary bedroom, a sauna, maybe? A jacuzzi, maybe? Pool table? Should we go? Okay. Leading us down onto the lower level, this is the entertainment space. You have a huge bar stationed right here with a matching countertops for the back wall and this island, leather bar stools by the end of it. You have the sink here. You have wine fridges, a ice machine, as well as all this cabinet space and the displayed artwork of alcohol. They've used the same materials for the floors, the wooden floors, for the wall as well, so it kind of continues up onto this section right here. You have the same light fixtures as we saw in the kitchen down here with the chain hanging from above, and this room now opens up into a living room space. You have this lounging area with an L-shaped sofa looking towards your pool deck, sliding doors opening up with the view, carving the space out using the same fluffy material rug. And through the back here, you have your TV section, the TV that is kind of built into the wall, it's carved out, and a custom pool table. So this is really the perfect place to lounge at, really enjoy your days, as well as it having direct access out onto the pool deck. There are 3 bedrooms on this floor, which we will get to, especially the primary room. You will have to wait for that. But first, let's go out onto this pool deck. Under the overhang, you have 2 lounging beds right in front of the infinity edge swimming pool. In the swimming pool, it has quite nice features for old elders as well as young kids because you have the shallower end, and it has a built-in lounging bed within like the actual swimming pool, which is really, really cool. These steps right here that leads you down the shallower all the way to the deepest. On either sides of the swimming pool, you have the sunbeds as well as your outdoor showers surrounded by all the greenery that kind of overlaps each other, making it look very, very full. And on this side, under the shade, you have an outdoor dining area as well as 2 lounging beds. Now, if we come along a little bit further past the sandstone deck, you have your primary bedroom that can be accessed directly from the swimming pool. And beside here, you have these sandstone steps that leads us onto the health and wellness spot of the home. On the top floor, as you've seen before, that is the gym, the at-home gym. Now on the lower floor, you have this wooden deck right here with a built-in jacuzzi that is rounded and curved, lounging seats all around, outdoor shower within the greenery that wraps around this property, as well as an at-home spa with 2 massage beds, a sauna inside, as well as a shower, and the private access stairs that leads all the way up into the gym. Now, your primary bedroom is on my right-hand side. It can be accessed from the bathroom itself. Wake up in the morning, brush your teeth quickly, come up the stairs onto your gym, then maybe head down for a nice swim in the jacuzzi, then end it off with a nice massage. That is the perfect lifestyle to live in this home. Now let's go check out the primary bedroom. Now this is your primary suite. You have the king-size bed behind me, facing out towards the pool deck and the view in front of you. 2 day beds with a suede fabric material that faces back towards the bed itself, mounted TV, 2 floor lamps right here, and this 3D artwork that brings back texture into this room. 2 matching nightstands with curved corners, as well as the matching lampshades with a linen fabric that kind of softens the light. Behind the padded wall, you have an office table set up by these gorgeous orchids, matching fabrics for the chairs, as well as your closet through the back here. And this is actually the doors that gives you access from the entertainment room that we saw beforehand. Now, the ensuite itself is past this glass door. Into your primary ensuite, you have a single standing bathtub by this gorgeous towel rack. You have the natural stone wall that follows throughout this whole entire space here. Double sinks for his and hers using the natural stone that they've carved out. It is such a gorgeous sink. I love it so much. And the fact that the handles and the sink faucet itself is built in within this wall really says with the detail of this home. You have the bench here with towels right beside the door that leads you back out onto your wooden deck where the jacuzzi is. And right in front of me, you have the glass doors that opens up into your wet rooms. On the other end of this lower floor, we have 2 bedrooms. These 2 bedrooms have been split in half and separated, while the primary bedroom itself has taken the whole entire span of the width of this lower level. But it's obviously also big enough for 2 separate bedrooms. There's one right in front of me that faces towards the ocean. I'm gonna show you guys this one because it's a little bit more different. It is the kids' bedroom. We have the bunk beds right here for the kids, as well as a king-size bed, 3D wall art up on top, the padded headboards with matching night tables, as well as the lampshades. You have your built-in closet right in front of you, 2 windows on either sides of the table that looks out onto a gorgeous slope of the man-made garden out back. And your ensuite just through here, you have 1 sink as well as the shower and toilet. It is such a large space, even though it is just the kids' bedroom. Now there is 1 other bedroom. It is actually a separate guest house. We're gonna skip this bedroom and head downstairs to that. Now, leading us onto the guest house, it is on the 3rd level. It can also be accessed from the outside of the home, which is by this stairway path that leads from the top floor where the parking garage is on the right-hand side all the way down. So if you do have guests over, they have that separate entrance into this little guest house that is secluded from the rest of the home. Down onto the lower level, you have this huge grass patch that even has 2 football goals because it is such a large space. You can definitely have your kids run and hang around here. Great for kids' birthday parties. Looking back into the home itself, it's such a beautiful architecture with that iconic roof that is known throughout all of this East Coast Peninsula. The infinity edge swimming pool, the garden, and the yard, how it's been cut so perfectly as if you are on a golf course. Now on my right hand side here is the guest house, elevated up a little bit, and you have this king size bed facing out towards the sandstone deck, then down onto the leveled out grass that slowly leads you down onto the beach. It is such a nice and secluded area right here. It even has a lounging sofa right by the edge of the bed, kind of a spot where you can really bask in the view of Phang Nga Bay and all of the ocean in front of you, as well as 2 canoes and a paddleboard set up right in front of you that leads you straight down onto your private access to the beach. Gorgeous furnishing as we've seen throughout the whole entire home. The same padded headboard. On the back, you've got these rails right here for your towels, as well as your built-in closet on my right-hand side and left-hand side. And on the back is your ensuite with double sinks for his and hers, and a nice colored tile throughout the bedrooms itself. Throughout the shower itself. Now, coming back out, it is such a large land plot. I really do love how it is elevated from the ocean level. So you have this path that leads you all the way down onto the beach that gives you privacy from any public, people roaming the beach. You can't see up this height whatsoever. And the way that they've carved out the mountains, instead of putting actual stairs all the way down to the bottom, is really sleek and once again goes in with that minimalistic approach. And yeah, this is pretty much the home tour. I'm so happy that I was able to show you guys this place and something new on this peninsula. I hope you have all enjoyed watching this home tour. It is listed with C Property at $10 million US. And for further information or inquiries, don't hesitate to click the link in my description box below, as well as my contact information is down there. And if you have made it this far, don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is Victoria, and I do hope to see you in the next video and show you some more houses on this island.